the side of the map, contested the route and got it for themselves, and even looking to try and maybe set up something cheeky. White sitting in the side here, looking to wrap around. Monet also ready to eat through trees, perhaps. An Injuly might be caught bait, and there it is. Frostbite, follow-up stun available now. A couple of right clicks should be the first blood, especially with the dive through, and LPC is the one who claims it. Quite a bit of damage in the process, but it's going to be fine. As this, you should be able to put on more pressure on him, and this is the lane that the Legion Commander wins. Slark is left alone, so something has to happen top here. Lockdown though onto Rubik. He'll die first, despite the Shadow Word. Barely any damage done to LFY at all. In fact, they're looking for more here. Monet with another stun in a second. Frostbite already there. Injuly will be the second one to die. iG.V. Don't think that was the play. I think a big couple of creeps here to actually chew up. Meanwhile, dogfights. Not quite sure what he was doing there, but he does get caught out of the rotation. Easy kill. This tri-lane is working for LFY, and it has to, right? Every time you go for an aggro try. But here's Sakata trying to juke and jive a little bit. Just gonna walk straight in. Alright. Blade Fury comes through, lift into Stomp, follow up with double edge, and enough damage, just barely. Sunray comes through to try and turn us around. The Omni Slash doing a bit of damage. Forcing LPC to cancel that dive midway, but yeah, he's fast enough. He's able to walk away and drag a bunch of creeps with him. Not sure if that was intended, but they're gonna make their way back now. Which is actually good, because now tower's not being pressured. It's gonna be a double creep wave for Super to chew up once he TP's back. But in fact, he went to the top lane here, and there's some action happening. Warlock. Once again, we've seen this dance before, except now it's on a tower, but he's actually being kept alive by the Shadow Word. A miscalculation, but now Super turning this into another bait. Injuly starting to drop low himself, will be brought down. Dogfights. Last man standing, who's in any sort of fighting shape, goes for the Tom. Not sure if that was the right play here, because he's still in a lot of trouble. Extra nukes from Super will clean him up a double kill. And the other Super is singing because of the smoke, so Super thought he was safe, but he really wasn't. Jixing starting to walk. Can go for the duel here, and he does. Did they have enough damage to follow through with Shadow Word? Yes! Just barely. Follow-up rotation is coming through. Paparazzi trying to burst down Super. Sunray trying to keep him alive for the Omni Slash. This gives him enough damage here. Also transferring onto Jixing, so it's a secondary kill. 2 for 2 trade here. Definitely in favor of iG.V though, as they're finally able to make one of these turnarounds happen. And they got 2 cores in exchange for the 2 supports. Great recovery from them here. I don't know. I mean, the alternatives would be something like Maelstrom to help you farm. But I guess the Field Blade, nothing else, it gives you an extra slow, extra amount of control. And a good amount of damage output, especially here towards these rather squishy heroes. So it does make some sense. In July now, Invis Runes. So it could be nice actually, but they has been spotted by his high ground observers, so that might be Injuly who's being swapped out back into stun. They're stacking it a little bit, but they have enough damage with that CM ultimate. Great catch there now. Dogfights has to run away, being kept alive by the Shadow Word. Sakata spinning out. Paparazzi also makes rotation through, so they want to fight once the Centaur's back. He still has Stampede, can TP in. The question is, will the tower die before that? Super without an ultimate makes it a little bit harder, but they're just right-clicking down. Perhaps going. Yeah, not being denied, but now the lift, Sunray keeps him alive. The Drog to try and turn us around, and they will be able to secure the kill with that. The Sun brought down, and LFY biting up a bit more than they can chew. Even without the Centaur, just his ultimate is enough. That together with the Warlock 6. They lose the tower, but they gain a couple of extra crucial kills. Just get them back into this game. Looking at that, we have Sakata now at the top. And even the Slark, who didn't have the best lane, is still on par with the Legion Commander now. Because of all of these exchanges. But now they have to be careful not to extend the welcome themselves. Sakata spins out. Should be able to make it all the way. Unless they have some follow-up control, and they do with the Frostbite, extra slow. Monet trying to get in. Well, nice little vision for the swap into the duel. Beautiful play there. That's the strength of a 5-man for LFY. Super down bottom. Paparazzi looking at him. He does need some help though, if he actually wants to kill him, I think. Or does he? He's gonna get some help, but so is Super. This could turn into a great fight for LFY here, and there it is. Initiation comes through. Now LFY would show the card Sunray to keep Super alive to spin. Not quite enough damage. Now White with the ultimate slowing down Juggernaut and doing plenty of extra damage. Paparazzi himself able to weave out of there, but still. Not that you would expect the war to be exactly there. LFY with their own smoke here past Paparazzi though with the Invis Sentry coming down a little bit too late. And July comes in with double stomp. Paparazzi looking to try and blow up the DK, but nice little swap out defensively. And in fact, it's going to be Rubik who dies first. Meanwhile, in the back, a lot of AoE damage being done. Finishes off the Rubik. Super able to arm the target his way through the man fight. Up against Sakata and yeah, Jixing. Didn't get a duel win. Not sure when he threw that one out, but saw Sakata, sees in July. Doesn't see dogfights though. Jixing comes in, blink, blade mail, duel. Bit of a lift here, might still have enough damage. Not with the rock coming through though, so the duel will expire. The Phoenix Sun in the middle of that. Omni Slash coming through. They will lose the Legion Commander, they will lose the Phoenix Sun. They focus on that too. White now with his ultimate, not nearly as effective though, because don't really have the follow-up and don't have the ability to keep them in there unless Sakata just decides to still fight Super inside that AoE. Not sure what that was about, but now, okay. Dogfights still got him somehow. Not sure how that was going on, but the fight's not over yet. The other Super is still alive, but not for too much longer. Monet showing his power to carry Avenge, just cleaning house after the fact. So I did not expect this fight to go. Jixing blinking into a couple more heroes than he maybe would have wanted to. Oh, speaking of blinking, that is blink, stomp, follow up control with the lift, but the Sunray keeping him alive. Now the turnaround, Centaur immediately regretting his decision right now, and dogfights might not be out of the woods just yet either. Being slowed down, Super with a blink stun. Yeah, that's a secondary kill, and just playing with the food, trying to decide who to give it to. And of course, it is Jixing with the duel. Third duel win of the game, now up to 34. Maybe not the best he could have gotten. Now Super might be in trouble actually. Paparazzi coming through, they have the control. Follow up there from dogfights. And yeah, he is quite tanky, he's armor toggling, but cannot armor toggle through this much BS. Essentially, iG.V is able to keep them from getting that opportunity. And things like this help. Dogfight showing off his blink. Follow up with the stomp, that's a dead Phoenix. Easy escape with Stampede. Surgical, not that big of an issue, but the smoke will break. Can Super guess the right place? He can. They'll find in July. Actually blinks across, still gets stunned after his ultimate. Duel comes through. Good catch there. Finally, something working in the favor. Godlike speak ages. They should be fine. Sunray comes out defensively here. Steal him up. Super just trying to glimmer in, looking for a good opportunity to rock, but now he gets swapped out. They can take this away, they can with the duel. He has to buy back to turn around, and he does. Nice little double stomp. BKB's come out now though. LFY still looking to try and win this fight. Another one down. And Dogfight is not coming back. Omni Slash coming through on a lot of heroes. There's a rock being dropped down. No one's actually being linked together, but they do have to follow control to bring down Dragon Knight. Great start. Jixing still gets a kill with elbows to blade mail. Monet, BKB still going, but the rest of the team starting to falter. Not without taking some names though, but not the names that are most important. Paparazzi still there, and he catches White. 5 for 4 trade or something like that. They also got the Aegis. But Monet gets out alive, and they do get the tier 3, so I don't know how I want to book this actually. Still a win, yes, a reliable wave. Actually getting some damage on a couple of targets, but now Paparazzi running right into them here, and they find Monet first, but BKB comes off with the turnaround, the duel on top of the slug here. White tries to channel his ultimate. Sakata says no to that one. Now he dives back into the fight. 2 for 1 trade so far, and it's iG.V who's starting to drop lower now. Super keeps racking away. Defensive swap from Monet. Paparazzi still looking for him. One right click will do the trick, and there it is. This is where the team fight turns around. They're all slowed down thanks to Supers. Or like the other Super, I mean. Paparazzi still going ham, a double kill, but now Sunray up. Can they keep it on target? They can indeed. It's actually LPC. Turns this particular fight around again. That was Slugfest 3 for 2, I guess, this time around. Yeah, 4 for 2. He's not right-clicking. He's still the biggest damage output, I guess, next to Legion Commander if he gets a duel and Blade Mail going. Swap out aggressively here into the duel, speaking of which. Jixing doing it once again. This is where they start relying off. It's one of the extension from Super, just being almost rendered moods. Dogfights with his own dragon form. Great. Try and turn this around still. They need to try and make something happen to not lose too much. Omni Slash coming through, doing a good amount of damage, but nay, but ultimately not enough. So they're gonna able to turn this around. Phoenix Sun in the middle of that Sakata, trying to deal with that, but he realizes, hey, it's 3 people clicking me down. We'll be able to finish the job. Super with a triple kill. iG.V trying to fight for LFY, and now iG.V not sure about taking the fight outside base like this. They're gonna try and go for it, but LFY? They don't know just yet. There it is. Stomp come through. BKB is as well. All the spells being dropped. They do get Phoenix Sun off. Duel comes through. Take down another one. It is LFY who takes the advantage in these fights. And even though the Phoenix goes down, so does iG.V. And this might very well be the game, actually. Juggernaut does have buyback, but GG has to be called, so... Crazy. Crazy how one single pick-off can just erase any hope for a team like iG.V. But hey, this is a best of 3, so they do have another chance to win this. And LFY, well, they still have some work to do if they want to win this entire series. But yeah, great game.